my old chick. She can hit me up, but she ain't getting no dick. I'm the type to act like I don't know shit. Let them think they getting over, then I rearrange the whole script. Oh shit, back up on my focus for more chips. Came up with the Scarface, now with the sauces. I don't fuck with poses.
Did you ever think that you was gonna be battling or you would have any type of rap beef once you got in the industry?
Nah. Because
So,
it was just what. I mean, it's like, you know, the times bred what was necessary, I felt. Once we got the deal, it was like, we were musicians, like, cause we was deep in the shit, but I was always deep in the music. My pops had a huge record collection, was like a jazz dude and shit.
wow.
So I was just always into the music, man, to be honest. It was like, when we did the group, I didn't even look at other dudes really as competition. I was trying to be in competition with like Earth, Wind and Fire and Stevie Wonder and shit like that.
That was your goal?
That was our goal.
Wow.
That was our goal. Our goal was to try to like establish ourselves, like to come out, cause you gotta remember when we came out, it was like PE, EPMD, Rakim, G-Rap, NWA, you know, they was all our contemporaries, and it was like, we gotta, first of all, we gotta be ourselves, and second of all, you know, we gotta be able to musically have something that's the differentiator. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And back then you had to rhyme, you know what I'm saying? Like you had to be nice, like you couldn't just.
Yeah, that was it.
You know what I mean? Niggas was dropping 12 inches that was just fire. You had to really have the ability, you had to have the ability. You had to put the work in.
I kind of miss the days. I used to have like a easy pass, get around anybody.
Right.
All I had to do was rap.
Right.
So I would meet somebody, yo, just listen to me rap. Be like, yo, you nice. Come with us. You know what I mean? And
Right.
automatically, like, that was just the vibe back then.
Yeah.
I kind of missed that.
Yeah.
Do you think you did it?
Did.
Stevie Wonder, Earth, Wind and Fire, becoming that for your era? Do you look at
I
yourself
mean,
as somebody who accomplished
that was a high goal to set, right? But I
Yeah.
you know, I think in a way we achieved that. I think in a way we achieved that because that's not saying it in no ego shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just is what it is. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like we super blessed to be like not only a part of the culture, but to help like really define some shit within the culture. Like I still be having like Corday or Charles Major when I see Kendrick or when I Kanye,
you get
all that
that, you
nigga,
get that
I feel like
student bound.
yeah, and I appreciate it because they take what we did,
They took the root
built
from
on it,
and ran with it.
you know, it's like I look at it like there's two sides essentially to the rap game. You got the G shit, and then you got like the higher learning shit or the conscious shit. You know what I mean? So I feel like our shit was always the conscious
side,
like
yeah.
artistic, creative. You know what I'm saying?
But all you guys were in the mix together.
Yeah, we was all in the mix together, and that's the ill shit about music, right? Because it brings what otherwise would be people who lived on opposite sides of the spectrum together. You know what I mean? And that's the wonderful shit. Our whole shit is community anyway, niggas. We like black people. We always just about family, community. If somebody go bad, your fucked up uncle go bad. You may stop speaking to him for a year, but you know when Thanksgiving come around, he back in.
Yeah, you know,
He's
y'all
like,
get
yo, I'm
drunk.
sorry. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
exactly.
Like that's just who we are in our spirit. Right. You know what I mean?
That vibe.
Yeah.
So were you taken off guard when MC Hammer took a shot at you?
No, I mean, it was funny at the time to me because not in a disrespectful way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But because the rhyme was proper. What you say, hammer proper rap is not pop. If you could call it that, then stop. So it was like he was doing all these commercials. It was like a first at the time.
So that was the line that he took offense to.
Huh?
That was a line that he took offense to.
He took offense to that line. So And shouts out to Hammer anyway.
Yeah, shout out to him.
It was super cool. So he took offense to that line because at the time, you know, there was like Kentucky Fried Chicken commercials and Chevrolet commercials and Pepsi commercials. He was the first MC to ever have like a Pepsi commercial. It was huge. And then it was like it was the first time in hip hop where we saw in real time somebody really being co-opted. You know what I mean? And you saw the corporate cling coming on.
Right.
And then all these people, you know, it was Pop. They were calling him Pop Star MC Hammer. I'm like, he got an MC in front of his name, y'all.
Right.
Mm-hmm. He's an MC. So I took it to the line, and everything is proper. What you say, Hammer? Proper, because he said it in a commercial.
Right.
Right? And I said, rap is not pop if you call it that to stop, just because of how everybody was terming him as a pop artist.
Instead of acknowledging.
Yeah.
He wasn't
So he took it
correcting
to, huh?
He wasn't correcting them though.
I'm sorry?
He wasn't correcting them. When they called him a pop star, he just went with it.
Yeah.
That was part of the reason
They
why
was calling him a
people
pop
got
star,
offended.
so that's why I was like, rap is not pop if you call that to stop. Like he's one of ours.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was more like a
Your
like,
success belongs over on this side.
Our shit.
Give us
our
our
shit.
props.
Look, we had an album cover where we put all of our would-be competition on the cover of our album, right? Because we were always under the belief that, you know, we came in as a crew, we leaving as a crew. I'm from the era, as you are, we from the era of posses. And you move down, remember, I don't know, you know, back then in the day, you see like 50, 60 niggas coming down the street. That was your family, that was your crew when you was out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I looked at everybody, and I guess, you know, because I was viewing it from that, you know, that they was calling him a pop artist and he was doing all this shit, you know, I guess, you know, in the 16, I could have addressed it to make it succinctly clear that it wasn't no shot at him.
Right.
Yeah.
But what category would you have placed him in? Because you said there was G shit and then conscious.
Well, at that point, I think he was like more of an entertain. Well, I guess there's the entertaining shit too, right?
Right.
Because you had, you know, at that
Heavy
time,
D.
you had the young MCs, you had Heavy D, you know, Mo D, who's a nasty MC.
Kid and Play.
He was putting,
Kid and Play.
Kid and Play. You know what I'm saying?
Father MC.
Some more, you know, party shit.
Yeah.
Entertaining. You said
That would cross.
entertaining.
But then when I was see a lot of white people, pop, you know, on the news, pop star MC Hammer has sold out this. Pop star MC Hammer has a lucrative Pepsi deal. Pop star, I'm like,
Commercialize them.
stop trying to fucking whitewash that shit.
Yeah.
You
Made
know
them
what I mean?
commercial.
But is, in terms of that, is pop just a level?
It's just a level. It's not pop music is a space that you should not want to live in, but you can visit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Everybody has an opportunity to visit there. The fucking the accoutrement of the pop space is lovely. You talking about like silk ottomans and fucking 25 like feet ceilings and fucking stone tables is lovely. Some niggas stay there too fucking long and get cooked and can't come the fuck back.
Wow.
It's a place you visit, but you don't want to live
stay
there.
Wow.
Some niggas live there be in trouble. You know what I mean? And then there's some people who actually, those motherfuckers who kind of started there and lived there, they're just weird. Not weird, I wouldn't say that, but not them as people, but the music they make, it's like they're always trying to chase the pop trend to stay up in it. You know what I mean?
It's so, but there was a point where people said 50 Cent
Right.
pop.
See, that's what I mean. Like we laughing at because niggas no way that's
You hear what he's rapping
people,
about?
man.
I remember
Yeah.
Rolling Stones put this up. 50 Cent masters the art of violence, or something like that. It was a musical, but they threw violence in there as though
Like it was okay.
he turned it into
So
a
something
musical
that-
form,
Right.
Crazy.
rather than just say he was a rapper.
Right. You know, that's we gotta own our narration of ourselves. You know what I mean? And we always have to like punch up the story or do punches on the story when people tell our story. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like somebody else running your Wikipedia. You always have to stay on it to make sure that, nah, this is what it is. Or, you know, you'll see. They'll start saying 50 Cent is a pop artist. He's the furthest thing from that. You know what I mean?
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf you heard.